The Oaks is a shopping mall in Thousand Oaks, California that opened in 1978. Were you a kid, teenager, adult, parent, or grandparent living in Southern California and would frequent those malls in your area? Were you a mall rat like me where you spent your formative years people watching, socializing, or shopping at those iconic malls? Let's take a stroll down memory lane and relive those moments of yesteryears. So let's take a deep dive into the history of that mall in your neighborhood. Please leave a comment or a memory of this mall and stay tuned until the end. I want to see if you were paying attention to my video. Thanks. The Oaks project started in 1974 under a partnership formed by Ernest Hahn and the Jans Investment Corporation. The 90-acre, two-level center was proposed on land occupied part of the Los Robles golf course on Lynn Road, adjacent to the Highway 101. Residents had long expected that more shopping options would be developed in the area. At the time, the area was empty fields and the closest mall was Topanga Mall. The mall held its grand opening in April of 1978 and was completed in phases during the spring and summer. The mall included 139 stores and restaurants and a 5-screen movie theater. The spectacular grand opening had the ceremonial ribbon cutting by the city mayor and also featured skydivers landing near the crowd of 2,000. The department store anchors included a 138,000 square foot The Broadway, a 106,000 square foot May Company, a 127,000 square foot J.W. Robinson's, and a 148,000 square foot JCPenney. Tenants opening the first day were Academy Optical, Gap, GNC, Moran Drapery, Hot Dog on a Stick, Jay's Luggage and Gifts, McClave Jewelers, C's Candy, Kurt's Jeweler and Stride-Rite, Kinney Shoes, Hanover Shoes, Buster Brown Shoes, The Shoe Affair, Hot Dog on a Stick, House of Fabrics, Wallpapers to Go, Miller's Outpost, Gamekeeper, Creative Stereo, Magic Pan, Vincent's Pets, The Wild Pear, Hickory Farms, Round Table, and Merlot's Cutlery. In the spring of 1980, a 144,000 square foot Bullock's department store opened. You may have remembered other stores and services, including an arcade called Tilt, Contempo Casuals, Galuli's, Imaginarium, The Nature Store, Final Touch, and Harris and Frank. In 1991, CalSTRS purchased the mall for $94 million. The following year, the Oaks Mall had submitted plans for a $5 million facelift that would include a new glass elevator, flooring, and signs. At the time, the mall had 5 department stores and about 155 smaller stores. In 1993, May Company of California closed. It reopened as a Robinson's May men's and home store. That same year, J.W. Robinson's closed. It would reopen as a Robinson's May West. In 1995, Bullock's closed. It would reopen as a Macy's Men's and Home Store. In 1996, The Broadway closed. It would reopen as a Macy's Women and Children's Store. Because of the mergers during the mid-1990s, the Oaks ended up being anchored by 2 Robinson May and 2 Macy's stores. There was also a JCPenney. In June of 2002, Macerich acquired the Oaks for $152.5 million. The mall was 1.1 million square feet on 2 levels and was anchored by Macy's, Macy's Men's Home Store, JCPenney, Robinsons May, and Robinsons May Men's and Home Store. The Oaks was the only regional mall in its trade area and is 22 miles to the east of Pacific View Mall in Ventura, California. The occupancy was 92% at the time and also had an Ann Taylor, Williams-Sonoma, Pottery Barn, Banana Republic, Sharper Image, Cachet, and BB. Macerich proposed a project which would include several other changes to the configuration of the property, including the consolidation of Robinsons May into a larger location on the south end of the mall, which in turn would undergo an expansion and remodeling. The 1.1 million square foot mall was also anchored by Macy's, Macy's Men's Home Store, and JCPenney. At the time, the anchors were joined by over 130 specialty shops and restaurants. Plans called for Robinsons May to turn over the Men's and Home Store site to Macerich in summer of 2005 to pave the way for the construction of the new Nordstrom's building. In 2006, Robinsons May closed. It would reopen as a Macy's. In 2006, the Robinsons May Men's and Home Store closed. The building was demolished and Movieco, 14-screen stadium seat theater, and Bogart's, a full-service restaurant, was built in its place. The Movieco would later be replaced by an AMC. Starting in February of 2007, the center underwent an extensive upgrade, including interior finishes, restrooms, entrance canopies, and skylights to reflect a more modern Spanish and Santa Barbara influenced design. Additional features included a 10-unit Spanish dining hall and amenities like family restaurants with granite, stacked flagstone, and limestone tile. Macerich's renovation plans for the Oaks called for the replacement of the mall's 25-year-old floors, the addition of more escalators and elevators, and a comprehensive updating of the interior decorations, including the installation of new soft seating areas and other amenities. Centered on the theater are 4 sit-down restaurants, Lazy Dog Cafe and Red Robin, which were both connected to one 112,000 square foot retail expansion into an outdoor environment. While Olive Garden is located across the parking lot, the Cheesecake Factory is located inside the shopping center with patio dining available. The 2008 remodel brought a multi-level parking structure with over 1,300 parking spaces and digital signs that tell you how many spaces are available. There's a beautiful outdoor shops area on the east side of the mall that leads to the AMC Thousand Oaks 14 and adjacent restaurants. In September of 2008, a 138,000 square foot 2-level Nordstrom store opened in the former Robinsons May store on the northeast end of the mall. About 130,000 square feet of new shopping space was opened in phases beginning in mid-October in 2008 as well. On March 18, 2018, a shooting occurred at the mall in which a man shot and killed his estranged wife, who worked at the mall. The man was also wounded and was later arrested. Today, the 1.3 million square foot mall is the largest shopping center in Ventura County. Over 5 million visit the mall each year, and the mall features JCPenney, Macy's, Macy's Men and Home Store, Nordstrom, in addition to a 14-screen dine-in AMC theater. Congratulations, you made it this far into the video.
When I find you.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
So let's see how close you were paying attention to my video. So how many anchor stores closed in this mall? So if your answer is 6, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.